that are lost. We're their light. We're their salt. We build them up. We don't try to tear them down. We build them up, and when we build them up, we bring them to us, and they they can come to us. They can find us. They find us. We're the light. We're the guide. It's like a flashlight. We're their guide. And Jesus compares believers to a city on a hill. So just imagine you driving, when you're driving at night, you look to your left and there's that big house up on top of the hill, or you see a bunch of cities, houses with the lights on. So that's a city on the hill. And it can't be hidden. And so we are called to shine brightly. We are called to be shine brightly on that hill for the world that is in darkness. Um, we're also we're also called to be we're also called I'm sorry. uh, we're also called to be, as you see, like I said in a bit, just as a lamp is meant to be placed on a stand. When we come in our house, we have our lights that's on our nightstand. We have our lights that's in our ceiling, and we don't have lights under the bed because it'll be hidden from us. So we shouldn't try to hide our light. We should shine. Our light should shine out. Our lives should reflect the love and the truth. Our lives should reflect the love and the truth of Christ. So, just like Christ, we should be Christ-like. He was compassionate, humble, if you want to say meek, um, and we should be that: compassionate, humble, meek, generous. Those are the things we should be in everything we do. When I help somebody, are you okay? You got it. You sure now? You positive? Okay. If you ever need me, give me a call. That's the way we should be in our everyday lives. We are called to be. We are called to be a beacon. Now, what's a beacon? Some Some people look at a beacon as sound. That that thing that just bounce, like, it just flirt. It just, you hear a little sound and it goes person. But during times to communicate, when ships were passing and they wanted to communicate, they used the signal of the light. They would cover the light, move it, cover the light, move it, the Morse code type thing. But we should be a beacon for the people, that when they see that light, they know that's the good light. We can go towards that light. We're in darkness. Let us go to that light. Let us follow the light in the world and fill all of this darkness. So when you walk into a room and it's really lit brightly, there's no dark space. When the lights are really dim, it's hard to see. You're trying to find your way, but you can't. But we gotta, when we walk in, everything's bright. It brightens up. You brighten up people's day with a hello. Oof, the day is brightened. Um, your salt, your humbleness, your love for people shows it. The third point in this City on the Hill, and this is a four-part series that we're going to have, and that'll be every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Uh, la- to live out our calling as believers, we have a responsibility to be salt and light of our community. Now, to be a salt and light of your community, you can be just the local store clerk. People come in, they may be short $1. You say, don't worry about it. Go ahead. You can take that. The neighbor may not have no milk in the house, and they're coming, and Mr. So-and-so, and you decide to give him credit. If that, spirit moves, sometimes I say, in this day and time, I say, if the spirit moves you. But we are to be the beacon. You speak for people. You be the sort of the community advocator for the community. Back in the day, I was, when my kids were going to school, I was the local PTA president. I was the community, called it food on food activist. And I always called myself community leader. I never called myself activist. Community leader. So you were a community leader. You led the community. You did what you had to do as a community person. And that's what you should do. And still, at the same time, when you're a community person, you have your compassion for people. You have your humbleness for people. You have your willing to help people. You're their resource. If I don't know the answer, I'll find it out for you. And that's one thing we need to be. Our actions should point others to Christ and bring glory to God. So all of us that go to church every Sunday, Bible study, all of our actions should show that we're Christ-like, and it brings glory to God. Everything that we do within our life should show that we bring glory to God. We're Christ-like in our everyday life, and this is every day. This is living your life, Christ-like, living, being the salt, being humble, being compassionate, being the resource person, being that beacon, that light that everybody sees and everybody knows they can go to there if they need help. We also must must be intentional in our witness, both in our words and our deeds. And in that sense, with our words, we must know how to use our words, because words are very powerful. Words can destroy, words can give life. And we've seen that. Words can destroy, words can give life. And we must, in our deeds, the deeds that we do, the things we do to make people see that we're sincere about the things, the last thing is the last part of my third part is, so let us not hide the light. Let us not hide our light. Let us not hide our salt. Let us be, how can I say, let us show our humbleness, our meekness, our compassion for mankind. Let us be the beacon, that city that's on the hill. Let us shine brightly, that we shine up that top part of that mountain. We show when we walk into a room, we brighten up a room. We're the sense of that room. Also, in my conclusion to this is, as we reflect on the words of Jesus, and I would encourage each and everybody that's within the Bible study, read Matthew chapter 5, read the entire chapter, so you get a full, good understanding. But always remember too, that back then was one time, this is a different time. But put your teaching, what you're reading, try to put the teaching to what you're dealing with now. to how you can do it now, how you can live that way now. Um, and let us remember our calling, because we're being called to be salt and light of the earth, and that desperately needs it. And especially in this time, we desperately need the salt and the light of the earth. Let us not lose our flavor or love to those of those that are around us. Let us bring glory to God in everything that we do. So go forth, live out your calling as believers who are the salt and the light of the world. And I'm going to say that if you enjoyed the Bible study this Wednesday, I hope to see you next Wednesday. We'll be in the book of James. I think it's James chapter 1, 19 through 27. And you can contact me at Minister Matthews at yahoo.com. You can write me, let me know what you thought of the Bible study, and we'll be doing more of these as we go along. This is just the first one, and I just wanted to get this one out the way for you. But we will do more as we go along. Also, you can get a prayer line. I'll make sure we have number on the prayer line at that. And we'll be having our sermons on Sunday. It'll be Sunday early mornings, and we'll have Saturday. There will be another Bible study, but this will be in the book of Exodus. We'll be on Saturdays. We'll be doing the book of Exodus. We'll be doing a 4-part book on Exodus in the Bible study. Okay. And until then, may God bless you and good night.